Hello everyone! Welcome back to episode 27 of my Let's Build series. It's so lovely to see you all. Today I am feeling very stressed, if I'm being honest. I hope you guys are not feeling the same, but I currently have an exam in just 2 days. At the time you're watching this, hopefully I will have an exam in just 1 day. So that's a little stressful. I'm not sure why I'm playing Minecraft right now, but I told myself that I would play and record for exactly 1 hour. So whatever we do in this 1 hour is what the episode is going to be. That's going to be interesting. As you guys can tell, I am rocking my Christmas skin since it is now December. I'm so excited. I do make my skins myself. I absolutely love this one. I think this is the favorite one that I've done so far. It's just so cute and festive. As you can see off camera, between episodes, I have been working on this area, which is eventually going to be our underground mob farm. Anyways, we only have an hour, so that's enough time dedicated to updates. Let's go over to the palace and get working on a few things. Oh, I forgot. I definitely should put back on my gear, otherwise I'm totally gonna forget and just fall to my death. So the first thing I actually want to do today is some planning, because I think that's a super easy thing that we can knock out of the way this episode. And not stress me out too much, but also give you guys a good idea of what's in my head. So, as you guys know, I'm sure, and are eager to see, we have a big interior in here to plan out. So I think today is a good day to get that going. So this across here, this is going to be a wall. Big, nice wall going straight across here. So then in the center, right here, doorway. Hopefully a tall doorway. The concept in here is fairly open concept, so we don't have a lot of actual doors to like open and close. We'll have a few, but not a ton. Mostly you can just walk through the entire place. I kind of like that idea. But in here, we're going to have things fairly closed off, I'll say. I think we'll probably let these pillars be in the big room. So this right here, where this entrance is, I want this to be the largest room. So from here, gotta break some torches. I need to remember to be putting those back, because if I get creeper spawns in here, I'm gonna be a really sad Minecraft player. Okay, so across there and across here. This is where a wall is gonna be. I'm hoping these walls will actually be double thick. That way we can have different colored wallpaper on each side. So we come in here and this is a big room. This could maybe be like a ballroom or entertaining room type area with the big open concept sort of floor design. And through here we'll have some smaller rooms. So probably right here we'll have a doorway. Right here, smaller doorway. And same thing across on this side. So 3 out from the wall. Oh dear, there's a zombie dying. Oh, right there. Sorry, guy. I'm not super good at working on interior. This is definitely going to be quite a challenge for me. Oh boy. Alright, so I want to have a staircase right here. So right here somewhere, where's the door gonna be? So we come through here. I don't want there to be another door straight away. I want you to have to like actually walk through each room. This can be a little closet area right here. I think that'll be a nice addition. I think right here we'll have our staircase coming up. So I'm just gonna roughly mark in our staircase because we've got to get all the way up to that second level, and I want it to be like a clear way up, hopefully. Like so, and this is 4 wide. No, it's 3 wide. It looks like it's 4 wide. It's not. Okay, 3 wide staircase. I think that'll be big enough. I don't really need it to be like a grand, crazy spiral staircase. It's just a regular interior staircase. And right here, and then it goes up again to the next layer. So however high it needs to go. I'm not sure how high that's going to be or where the next floor is going to go, but we can plan that in, I'm sure. Okay. I should definitely add some torches. This is dangerous. This is a very dangerous stairwell. Alright, the next thing I want to make really clear is where the windows actually are. I've realized that I haven't marked those in, which is kind of dangerous. So I want there to be windows in this panel, that panel right there, and that panel right there. So we've got 4 windows. Oh my gosh, don't do that to me. Where did you come from? Oh boy, this place is gonna get so dangerous. I'm so scared. I really don't want anything to explode. I don't have time for that today. Right, so let's try to kind of mark in our windows. I think 5 wide. This is great because we're getting some of this terracotta back. Best part about windows. Alright, so here's that window from the outside. I think that's probably good. We can expand that height later if we need to, but I think mostly our second layer is going to be kind of in the roof. So that's not really going to have any windows, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Thank goodness. Okay, do the same thing on this side. This will be great. We need natural light in here. I need less mobs. Alright, so now all of our windows are in place. I'm going to leave this section of the interior open for now because I think it is going to be another fairly large room. These rooms down here are all going to be sort of very decorative. I think I may have one of them be a potion brewing room and another one may be sort of a kitchen-like room and maybe a dining room area. Otherwise, the bedroom and such is going to be upstairs, so that's, I think, one of the most important rooms in this palace is my actual bedroom where I need to sleep, because right now I just carry around my bed. It would be a really nice touch to have a place to actually sleep. So I think that'll be great that we'll have that upstairs in one of those bedrooms. Now I think I want the next doorway to be right here. So 3 wide, we'll go 2 wide. So right next to the stairs, you can walk through this doorway, which takes you into the next room. And I think this room can probably be divided up. I think more divides makes it feel more cozy. And I don't know, something about that makes me really like interiors, just with little cozy rooms. I think that'll add a lot. Yeah, so we entered this room. This is a bit of a bigger room. It's got a closet. It'll probably have some tables, maybe a desk, something under the stairs. Maybe we can have like a little Harry Potter type hideout under the stairwell. That could be funny. Through here, we've got a room with a big window. So maybe we can have sort of a library or study of sorts. We could have a parlor type area in this room, or offices or something like that. And then in this room we have a larger sort of ballroom entertaining area. And then on this side I think we'll have the kitchen. I think that's probably a good design. Again, if you guys have any ideas for the interior of this palace, please let me know. Your ideas are always so welcome. I absolutely love hearing them, so don't hold back. If you don't like something that I'm doing, tell me about it. Alright, I'm a lot happier now that we have a plan in place there. That was definitely something that was kind of on my mind that I really wanted to get out of the way. The next thing that I really would like to move is this side over here. This is a mess right now. It's just where I chopped down all my wood, but it's also completely covered in sugarcane. Like, who needs this much sugarcane? Actually, I needed this much sugarcane for my squid farm, but that's not the point. I don't need this much sugarcane anymore. Although, it would be nice to sort of automate this in a tiny little farm for if we ever need sugar again. So I think that's something that we can definitely fit into this little hour-long recording session. So I'm going to move all of this sugarcane into our ravine. Alright, I think I have everything. Let's go down there. I should definitely grab some logs just so that I can mark out where the house for the sugarcane is going to be. So here's our little ravine so far. So we have this option right here. We can put it back there further. I think I kind of want to go down here on the ground again. Or maybe right here, kind of floating. That could be cool. That's a fairly large cave though, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good size. Maybe. We could also go even higher, like up here. Because this is not a very big farm, right? Okay, let's go here. So this is going to be super tiny. I think this should work. Let's shave all of these and just see how this would work in this location. So we swim out here. Maybe just a smidgen too high. I'm actually gonna go down like 1 block. Did I just put that back in the exact same spot? Oh my gosh, I can't even tell. I'm so scatterbrained. I don't know. Whatever, I'm going with it. Clearly it's meant to be. I don't even know anymore. 3, we'll go 4. There we go. And through here, I'm just gonna put on a birch full block bottom for now. And right through here, we will have the, oh dear. Right through here, this will be where our sugarcane farm is. So I'm gonna get to work digging this out. I should be able to get it done within the hour super easily. I'll bring you guys back once I've got a nice clear room set up here. All right, so while digging this out, I actually came across the area right next to this. I didn't think it was that close, but yeah, I guess it is. So this room right here is fairly large because this is where our big farms are going to go, and I'm also going to move the cows down here. And our sugarcane farm is right here. So I decided to dig this one down a little bit. I'm just gonna decorate a little bit, put some beams across to make it look nice and supported. And because this is such a small little farm, it doesn't have to take up hardly any room at all. So it's just gonna be 5 across. So all the space I need is right here. I'm gonna go down, actually one more. And that should do it. Alright, so this is the area where the sugarcane and redstone is actually going to go. So I'm going to put this row right here. This is sand. So this will be water, I think. Or does water go before it? You know, I'm not 100% sure. I'm staring at the design, but I'm still not 100% sure. Hang on. Let me consult the video. I will link the video that I'm watching for this in the description, by the way. Don't worry. So I'm just gonna have this bucket of water flowing this way, and that'll be into a hopper that is here. And, yeah. That's gonna put my chest really low. I don't actually care. So my chest goes right here. And my hopper goes right here. Are they actually gonna flow past this? I feel like I'm supposed to not do that. Awkward. Hang on. I got this. I feel like I should definitely do a stair, like right here to stop the water flow. So it stops right here, and that's not waterlogged, so it should be fine, and I can still open the chest. Okay, I'm working with that. That's my, hey, that's a good accidental test. Yes, it works. It works perfectly. All right. So next in line, we have the pistons. So we have a block behind them. I need light. Hang on. Alright, so I got these sea lanterns because as the block behind, of course, I'd break all the sugarcane. As the block behind here, I don't think it is a problem to just do sea lanterns. Just to make it nice and bright and pretty, you know? I like having things be pretty. Okay, so now I need to carve this out a little more. Hey, iron! Perfect. I need you. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is where we get into stuff that I don't fully understand, but I'm going to follow the instructions, or the picture that I'm looking at. So, here's some pistons, and then on top of the pistons we do nope, not like that. Okay, observer, nope, not like that either. Okay, I need the face to be, yeah. Just like that. Who knew that is how you place those? That's fun. Okay. I'm going to put prismarine here because I think this has to then be redstone. I need light. There we go. So then redstone like that, and I think that connects this. So when this grows, yeah. I did redstone. I'm a genius. Okay. That's enough of that for today. Let's not jinx it. Okay, and let's just make this pretty, and then we're gonna put glass along this edge right here. And yeah, that'll be that done. I'm proud of us. So all I need is to grab that and grab some glass for the front of that, and then we can get to the designing part, which is much more exciting. Alright, here's our glass, and of course, because this is see-through, I actually do need to add some logs here, which is perfect because they intercept with this one right here, and I think that'll give this a nice finished look. Let's just try it. Yeah, that is perfect. Okay, now we just close this off so that no sugarcane gets pushed out. Goodness, I am so scatterbrained. I can't even describe how my brain feels right now. It's so fuzzy. Okay. My brain is filled with biochemistry, and I'm trying to fill it with Minecraft right now. Not the greatest idea that I've ever had, but it's fine. Let's take out these corners right here and throw some sea lanterns in so that everything is nice and bright. I can get rid of the rest of my sugarcane in there. This is kind of beautiful. I like this. Okay, so let's do staircase up now. So just like so. There's our cactus farm below us. I kind of love how everything is so closely knit together. I think it makes the build so cozy and nice, and everything is super functional and easy to get to. It's nice. There's something about it. I've never really built like this before, where everything has sort of a function. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. Okay, let's get that in there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now all we need, oh boy. Well, we need something about here. Let's get a sea lantern, probably for in the floor right here. Yeah, that helps with that. Okay, what am I gonna do about this? So when you come down here, it's beautiful, except the walls. I can change the walls to prismarine though. Actually, I sort of want to do polished andesite. So we are underground, so I feel like it should be a little bit more of this supportive look. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now the only thing I need to think about is this part right here. This is kind of the tricky part. Let's put a crafting table down. I feel like we should have a crafting table in each of these anyways. So probably, yeah, I mean, this is such an awkward area. Also, okay, sand did not fall. Perfect. I'm just gonna cover it with andesite, I think. I think that makes the most sense. I can't confirm. I'm not sure if that makes the most sense. I'm actually gonna take this out right here, and we'll put in some birch logs. I'm just guessing, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing. So you come in, it feels like you have lots of height still. I mean, you don't. You have hardly any, but can't really. So you're supposed to go down. Yeah. This is not the best thing I've ever done. I think maybe we just stick the ceiling in. I know it's a low ceiling, but honestly, I'm okay with it because we go down and then everything kind of opens up. Yeah. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna go with it, and it's time to decorate the outside now. So the first thing I do when decorating something like this is always the roof first. I don't know why, I'm just always the most drawn to the roof, and I find it the easiest to just mark in. So the same as the other buildings, it's going to have this nice prismarine edge to it. And more shape. Now I can't go up super high with this one, so probably this is the only block that's going to be in it. I don't even know if I could fit that. Yeah, it can just barely fit. That's okay though. I think this is still gonna look good. Let's try. Let's just swim back. Yeah, honestly, I think that'll still look good. I'm not too worried about it. It is gonna be kind of awkward to get this in place though. So on this wall right here, oh dear, I need to do some of this coral growing out. And this one's gonna break because I don't have silk touch. I need to go get my silk touch before I break that. Okay, that's gonna drive me sort of insane. I'm gonna go sort out my inventory actually, because this is not okay. What even is happening? Oh my goodness. Okay, I fixed up my inventory a little bit. Now I'm gonna put in one of these support beams on this side. I don't think the other side is going to really need one, but I think this side will definitely benefit from having one, so it just looks a little bit more supported and built onto that cliff. Yes, I definitely like that. I approve. Okay, let's get this out of the way now. There we go. And on this side, yeah, on this side we basically just need that, kinda. What did I do over here? Yeah, so it's in set 1 and we're just using some slabs to decorate. Okay, I'm gonna do the roof and I've actually gotta go get more of that coral. I've used all that I have, but thankfully we live on a coral reef, so it shouldn't be any trouble for me to get more. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how short an hour was to actually record an episode. I'm so sorry, guys. I know that I should be spending more time than this on an episode in order to make it properly entertaining and get enough progress done, but I just don't have time. And I was honestly going to skip this week, but I thought that it would be really nice if I gave you guys a little update, and I figured you guys would be nice anyways, and you don't really mind if I miss a week or if it's, you know, not the best quality for an episode. It's only one episode, and besides, after I write my final exam, I'm free to do a lot more recording, so it's worth it to just take 1 week, I think. Oh, I love when the ravine comes into view. This sort of obstructs the view of the next one, and I think I like that. I like when the view is obstructed a little bit, so you have to kind of focus your eye in on certain parts. Okay, so now we bring this in. Down like so. Yeah, that's perfect. Now, do I want to do a bridge from this one or not? I'm actually not sure if I do or not. Let's add a little sea pickle, some coral around here probably. Could be a nice touch of decoration. There we go. What else? Oh, we've got bubble coral. That definitely matches super well. Love that. Okay, I actually realized that we need the edge along here. What did I do on this one? I actually forget. Oh, I didn't do any depth on that. That's why it's allowed the inside to be so large. Should I move them? I actually kind of like having that there. I think I'm gonna leave it and just, let's go into our crafting table and craft up some slabs so we can just decorate that side better. Alright, here we go. Come back out and we'll just do that, and then slabs like this along this side, just to add some nice little touches of detail. Yeah, looking at it from down here, it definitely fits in a lot. I'm loving this. And now we have official production of sugarcane. We don't have to ruin our shoreline with it anymore. I love decorating with the coral. Oh, it's so pretty and colorful. All right, love that. Now, I have officially 7 minutes left in my hour. Gosh, it feels like we didn't do that much, but I guess I was thinking about the interior for quite a long time, and we did build an entire underwater farm area. So I'm happy with the progress that we managed to get done in an hour. I'm going to move on to the comment or question of the day now. Alright, today's comment or question of the day comes from It's Stormy, who says, "When do you live stream? I want to see more." And this is a question that I get fairly often, so I thought I would address it in this episode. So I try to usually live stream on the weekends. I stream kind of whatever I'm inspired by, so if I want to stream some survival or I have some progress to do in here, then I stream survival. Otherwise, I might stream creative or play some mini games with you guys on Hypixel and stream that. I have, however, been thinking about getting active on Twitch again, so if I do that, I will let you guys know. On Twitch, I think I would probably do maybe some modded or some skyblock or something different that I can take maybe a little less seriously. So I'll let you guys know if I decide to do that, but for now, I stream on YouTube Gaming, so if you have your notifications turned on, you should be able to know when I'm streaming. Or you can join my Discord server and I ping in there when I start to stream. I usually try to stream on Saturdays or Sundays. That doesn't always work, so I don't say that I have a official schedule. Usually it's at around 4 or 5 NST, which is my time zone. So you would have to calculate what that is in your time zone, but that's usually the time I stream. Sometimes it's a little more random. I'm really sorry that my times are random for the streaming. I unfortunately can't really organize it any better, because if I'm having something on the go, like next weekend, I probably will not stream unless the weather is bad, because I'm going to be driving home for Christmas. So obviously if I'm driving, I can't stream. So that's kind of why I don't have a official schedule, just so that I can keep things open. And yeah, but if you're in my Discord or if you have your notifications on, then you should always be notified when I'm streaming. Thank you so much for your question. I'm glad I was able to address that. Okay, let's, as a final note, we have defeated the Wither, and we've sort of planned out the interior. You know what? I'm gonna count that. We planned the interior today. We did it. What else we do? Make a mob farm. So that one's almost done. We did some decorating of the ravine, so that's almost done. Gosh, we are doing so well, everyone. All right, so next on the list is actually build the interior walls and design the room. So if you guys have any room ideas that we definitely need, let me know in the comments down below. And we need one more thing to get done and complete. What could that be? I know. We have to work over there after our mob farm is done, which we're working on it right now. Then we will have to work on the sand castle village. All right, there we go. Our to-do list has officially been updated. I hope you guys are okay with this being a little bit of a shorter episode. I'm super sorry once again, but as I said, once my final exams are done, then the stress will be over and I will be fully committed for about a full 3 weeks to just making videos and spending time with family, but also making videos. So I will see you guys next week for probably 2 videos. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!